Right, lights, camera, action. 3, 2, 1. Hey guys, welcome to our YouTube channel, and in this episode I'm finally gonna be able to reveal to you my new office setup. So let's do this thing. Sit back, relax, and eat some snacks. Let's do this. So one of the things that I love about this corner is we're gonna call it the comfy corner. So right here, right next to the door, is this IKEA couch that we purchased. You guys have seen how we assembled this thing, and this one's very comfortable. It's kind of like a day bed. So you know, when we're reading books, when just chilling or trying to relax, so this is kind of like our spot. So this is something that I got actually from Etsy, which was pretty cool. It says "Don't quit," and the other word is "Do it." So I love that thing. You know, it reminds me of just any goals that we have in life or anything that you're trying to work on. You just have to do it and don't quit until it happens. So I love that. And right here is a picture of palm trees, or a portrait of palm trees. It definitely reminds me of our backyard back in the Philippines. So that's a good reminder. And again, we got some Edison bulb hanging lights that we got from IKEA as well. So yeah, and as you guys have noticed, that this wall kind of has like the hexagon pattern, which is also an acoustic panel, so it would sound better hearing us. But yep, I love this place. This is kind of like our lounge area. So this is where I chill, mostly take a nap. So the next corner will be kind of like our multi-purpose computer. If you guys have seen, I did get a 43-inch smart monitor TV, and mounted behind it is the new Mac Mini with the M1 chip. It's been pretty good. I'm not an Apple fan per se. I've always used PC, but the new Mac Mini is actually very good with the value of what you're paying for it. So I got that on Amazon for like an open box deal, and I got it for around like $500. So that's mounted behind the TV, and as you guys have seen, we've assembled this standing desk, and right here it is actually detached from all the computer stuff. So this one we can pull around, we can move around, and we can use this as a background or a standing desk. It could go up and down. It's just not plugged in right now, but this is kind of like how far I have it set up when I'm working on that. Obviously it's a 43-inch, so it's pretty big. So we just have a Bluetooth speaker up top, and then we do have like wireless keyboard and mouse here that's just connected to the back of the Mac Mini. And right here is just kind of like the souvenirs and the lanyards that I have. Over there are just little things that I haven't been set. I'm not set to what I'm gonna put there permanently yet. But right now I do have the Kobe Mamba Mentality book that Glenn gifted me. I actually found this at like a garage sale. Something's off, definitely you know, paying homage to Virgil. And again, the Supreme Kermit the Frog. I love that thing. So right here I kind of store the backpack that I use for travel. It's a Peak Design backpack. It's pretty cool. So I like to push this all the way out, all the way in, and then I do have this low back chair that we can push under, so that when we're watching something here in the TV, we can just chill on the couch. So that's it. I love this area here. I actually edit a lot of the photos on this computer, and it's just kind of a clean setup. We're just trying to make everything as minimal. I don't know if you guys noticed yet, I don't like wires, so I try to hide everything. There's still one wire that's coming out there that I still need to get a raceway to hide it. But on to the next one. And next, we actually have the pegboard wall. So over here, we do have a pegboard wall. There's actually 4 pegboard panel from Wall Control that we actually joined together And behind this pegboard is actually a window that we covered. So one of the things that we found out with having a window there, that the lighting is actually not very ideal for shooting videos. So I decided, and I saw on YouTube that, you know, a lot of people have been using a pegboard wall for a charging station, which actually I have down here. So right here I do have a charging station dock that I got from Amazon that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 outputs that I charge my stuff here. So we do have tablets that we charge over here, and right here we have our power banks and our extra cell phones. Up here I actually charge all our batteries for camera gear, our GoPro, and just some smaller items battery. But I decided that I'm not gonna limit this wall to just a charging dock. The stuff that I need or that we use more often, I didn't want to put this in a box, put it in a drawer. I wanted to see the stuff that we use most of the time. And again, with minimalism, I read a quote that if it doesn't have a home, it's just clutter. So right here I've pretty much built a home for things that we actually need. So this is not the final setup yet. I do have some, you know, little buckets here. I have my power bricks. I have all the thread converters that we use for camera. And then down here, this is an IKEA cabinet that we use just for extra storage down there. And also down here, if you guys want to see, this is my secret stash, my snacks. I'm running a little low right now, but this is something that I need. I gotta have, a must have in an office. And then over here we have some floating shelves. So these are just a collection piece that I decided to keep, that I wanted in the studio slash office. These are just the small tripods that we use on the go run. Just boxes here, the books that I read, and over here is kind of just like our lens shelf. So if you guys are curious, I do have a Sigma 18-50 2.8 lens, pretty small and unique zoom lens that Sigma just came out. I'm learning photography and videography, so I'm kind of geeking out on these things right now. I do have the Sigma 30mm prime lens and the 16mm Sigma prime lens, and the one that I'm using right now is a Tamron 11-20 wide angle lens. So that's the only reason why we're able to film this with such a really small room. So this room is actually a 10 by 10 feet by 10 feet square extra spare room that we converted into an office. This is kind of like all the utility side of my office. I don't know. I don't know what you guys think. I think it's pretty good. I don't think it's clutter. It could always be cleaner. So the things that we don't use, that I see that hasn't moved there, we actually take off from that wall and put it in a storage bin. So yep, on to the next one. So right here we have my desk, aka the battle station or the workhorse. So a lot of the heavy lifting as far as editing, everyday driver work essentials are done on this desk. If you guys haven't seen the build out of this desk, this was actually a closet previously. We took off the doors and we pretty much slid this desk inside. So I actually gained a lot of space because I knew I wanted two desks here that me and my wife, or when other people come in, they could have another desk that they can work on. So this actually saved us a lot of space when we did this whole thing. So we took off the doors, we got rid of all the shelves in the closet, and pretty much it's kind of like, you know, recessed desk area. My monitor setup, I have a vertical 27-inch here on the left, and then I have a widescreen LG monitor in the middle. This is my first time using a widescreen monitor. It's very good when I'm editing timelines on Premiere Pro. It's very helpful. Also for my speakers, I have a Logitech. The only reason why I want this Logitech because it does have a wireless puck volume adjuster. Even the other high-end ones don't have this, so if you guys are interested, they're actually pretty affordable. So I like that. I just didn't want any wires coming out of my speakers. And then up here are these two boom mic arms that I'm using to mount a light here for live streaming with Glenn the Hustler Hacks. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to Glenn the Hustler Hacks. We do our Wednesday live shows. And then this is the computer that I use so that I'll have that nice background behind me. And then right here, I do have my video micro attached here when I'm not using it on top of my camera. This is just something that I boom forward when I'm, you know, doing voice conference calls and stuff like that, or video conference call. And then tucked back there is actually my PC that I built. The upgrades that I did to it is I added more RAM and then I added more storage, but pretty much the same setup. And then it is actually hidden back there in the corner just to isolate it with noise and stuff like that. And then yeah, so this is kind of like my, you know, minimal simple setup. I do have wireless mouse and wireless keyboard here. I love this Logitech MX mouse. It's very comfortable. It does have a forward and up and down scroll button, and it does have a side scroll button. It's very helpful. And then I do have some walnut accent pieces here. That's kind of like my dream before I knew and before I discovered that walnut's actually a pretty expensive wood. But I do have this walnut pen holder, and then I do have this walnut thingy. I don't know what this call this, a catch-all or whatever, catch-all, that has all my little stuff, USB and micro SD readers, and just some little tools that I have here. And then finally, last but not least, I don't have my tripods here because I'm actually using it to film this with my lights and my camera. But this is pretty much a garage broom hangers or your gardening tools that I saw. So it's pretty easy, so I mounted it there. So this is a small tripod that I have, and then it's just pretty easy to hang it up there. And when you're opening the door, it's out of the way. So that's a pretty cool, I would say, minimalist and clean setup. So that's it, guys. So thanks for watching this YouTube video, and make sure you like and subscribe. And I'm pretty happy with this, how it turned out. So hopefully this will encourage you to build your own setup and remodel your office setup, or maybe your bedroom. But yes, so this is it. Thanks for watching, and you guys have a wonderful day or evening. Peace.